Hello, everyone. My name is Shamaya Payne. I am here to talk to you guys today about the amazing company Apple. Um, what made me choose this subject as far as Apple is because I've never went into depth as far as the things that they do for our community and just to help better the world. I've been having their product for a lot of years now. I have an iPhone, my son has an iPad, and I just never took the time to see some of the things that they do. So that's why one of the reasons why I chose this topic because I felt like I wanted to educate myself as well on just the positive impact that they have on people and the different things they do, the money they raise is just amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this started today. And their program is called Apple's Giving Program. That's what it's called. So it's just helping transform lives and things of that sort. All right, let's get this started today. So, some of the things I will be discussing as far as their give back program, it'll just be as far as the nonprofit organizations raising money, charity involvement as far as the different charities they work with to help them proceed in doing these positive things in our community, and then also the volunteers. They are the biggest thing, like the biggest help and how they travel and things like that, and also the locations that they go, because that's a big factor in everything. And some of the disaster relief funds that they give, everything's amazing. So those are some of the things I'm going to be talking about today. All right, so let's just get into depth as far as the money that they've raised as with the nonprofit organizations. I know back in this year, just this year alone, I know they went to Ireland. They were doing a lot of work at one of their schools, a lot of volunteer work there. And so far, they have raised $365 million. And one of the things that the employees, as far as the volunteers do, as they do get paid, and every dollar that they make, they donate it. And then the amazing thing Apple do, they match their donation. So that doubles that profit. So that's one of the reasons as far as why they get so much money, because the employees, they're donating and they're making sure they're giving back as well, not just their time, but their money too. So that's really good. And also back in 2018, I know the combined total, just ending that off, they made 125 million. That is a lot of money to be assisting with people with. So those are some of the things as far as that. And then I'm gonna get into the charity involvements. So they do have like a lot of charitable organizations that are like eligible to receive funds, 32 to be exact. They've also funded 170,000 people in disaster relief. So many things in the world that's been happening, from hurricanes to storms to fires, just things in that matter. So it's so good to know that we have a company like this that'll come and that'll help and that'll, get everything to help you with things. So that's very good to know as well. And then also with our volunteers, they volunteer so many hours. And that's really good too, up to 3,000 hours. And they travel. And then also another charity that they help with is Second Harvest. They go to shelters. They help disperse food, give it to the needy, and they stay long hours to do these things. So that's really good to know that we have those charities that they assist with as well that come. And then also I'm gonna get into about the Apple volunteers, because I just feel like they are so amazing. They volunteer their lives. Like, some people have children, they have jobs, and they have to keep their own household up. So for them to volunteer their time and their effort, because it's really just in the kindness of their heart. And on top of that, some of the money that they do make, they donate back. So that is just phenomenal. Um, I know they travel a lot to help, because I know they go to schools, um, They go to companies, they go to shelters, and they do multiple things while they're there as well. They teach people photography and drawing and coding and just etc. on them, those different things. It's so many schools that don't have that money to fund those type of programs. So just to know that this company is bringing in all these people that can help these children and just people that want to get into those type of things in those fields. So just to know that they have that, that's really good as well. So that's a little about the Apple volunteers. And then now we're going to get into the discussion as far as the locations. Now, some of the locations that I've researched and looked up, I've seen they visit this school in Ireland a lot. It's called Terence McSweeney, and it's in Cork, Ireland. And I know they've done a lot of their work there. They've also go to campuses too in Ireland as well. So those are some of the things I know I've knowledge myself on as well. And then I know they do visit China. That's where they have the Foundation for Poverty. So they do a lot of work there. I know they have some headquarters in China too, so it makes it a little easier as far as to travel and go there. And then, they fund a lot of the trips for the volunteers, so that's good as well. They also, of course, again, they go to shelters. They put so many hours in at these shelters and dispersing food and, different things for that matter, helping pick the shelters up and fixing things around the shelters, teaching the people in the shelter different things and survival skills and just different things to help them, housing. They help them as far as transportation, and they just do a lot of these positive things for people. So ending this off, some of the websites that I was on when I was searching a lot of these things, I know I was, of course, I was on apple.com. Also, I was on macrumors.com. I got a lot of my information, and it was very refreshing to know that they do all of these type of things for people and very positive. So that was one thing I was really happy to see. I know Apple get a lot of bad reps sometimes as far as the technology and the prices of these phones, and so it was really good to know that on this aspect of things that they do, they put a lot of effort, they put a lot of money into it. So for me, that was very refreshing to read. Other than that, it was a pleasure presenting my presentation to you guys about Apple's wonderful giving program. If you have any questions, please comment below. Let me know. I'm here. I'm very open-minded. And again, my name is Shemai Payne. Thank you for tuning in.